Hi everyone, this video is all about teacher certification in Alaska, specifically some of the requirements, as well as transitioning from an initial to a professional certificate, ASDN, and the READS Act. Now, I do not pretend to be an expert in credentialing. I do recommend that you call the state if you have anything that is specific to your circumstances. We live in a state where a live person answers the phone and they can answer any of the questions that you have. Generally speaking, most teachers come into the state with an initial certificate. That's what the state issues. The state gives 2 to 3 years to complete the requirements of the professional certificate. And most of the time, it's the Alaska Studies, the Alaska Multicultural course, and a reading endorsement if it applies to your assignment in the district. After a teacher completes the requirements of a professional certificate and moves from an initial to a professional certificate, every teacher in the state of Alaska is required to renew their professional certificate every 5 years. In order to renew your credential every 5 years, 6 units of renewal credit are required. So there is a resource that I provided the link for in the email about renewal credit, but generally speaking, most renewal credits are university courses or CEUs. I did include the language from the state, so because there are other options for renewal credit, mostly it's CEU or UAA courses. Now, moving back to the Alaska Studies and the Alaska Multicultural courses, there are options out there to complete these courses. You can take the course through the UAA, the University of Alaska at Anchorage, or you can take it through KPC, Kenai Peninsula College, or you can even take it at ASDN, the Alaska Staff Development Network. Now, I think the ASDN course is the easy button. That is my personal opinion. ASDN offers these courses online. If you decide to take one of their asynchronous courses, you can complete it as early as 30 days, or you can take up to a year to complete it. The courses through ASDN are spendy. They're $425 a piece. However, the district does offer reimbursement for one course per year. So what you're looking at in front of you is the actual approved course reimbursement form. And I have also included this on the email that you received this video. So the parameters around the course reimbursement is that one course per school year per teacher can be reimbursed. You do have to complete the course during the school year, so it's kind of late to get started, if I'm being honest with you. If you decide that you want to do one of these ASDN courses this year and you want to bang it out, then you would have from March to the end of the school year. That would be March to May. So you'd really have to work hard to get that completed, because it would need to be completed by the end of the school year to be reimbursed. Or you could do it next year, but just know that there is the option for reimbursement, or you can pay the $425. Now you'll notice on this form, I'm paging down that UAA, KPC, and ASDN courses are approved courses for reimbursement. So there is an option to have that $425 reimbursed if you choose to take it another way, and it's one of the approved reimbursement avenues, then you could have that reimbursed as well. Moving on to the Alaska READS Act, I have included the link to learn more about the Alaska READS Act. But what it really boils down to is that any K, first, second, or third grade teacher providing reading instruction must have the reading endorsement. And so there are lots of avenues to get this reading endorsement. So I have included a link with the different options, deed approved courses and exams to fulfill this requirement. So there's lots of different ways for you to get the endorsement if the endorsement is a requirement of your assignment. Click into the link that I provided and check those options out. Now, here's what that reading endorsement actually looks like on your certificate. It comes out as AK Reads Act K through 3 teacher endorsement. Also, I did want to bring to your attention that the state is no longer accepting paper renewal or certificate applications. There's a new online portal called Teach AK, and that is the avenue of which you would need to do all of your credentialing, submitting for your professional credentials, submitting for your renewal. Everything is done through that AK Teach platform. So I think that's it for now. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.